Elsie Egermeiers. How do you say that? Egermeiers. Favorite Bible stories. Who was she? Is she American? English? European? Ten Commandments. I like that basket. A boy with fish and bread. Jesus riding on a donkey. The first people. Adam and Eve built an altar and worshipped God. Even though they were kicked out of paradise, Adam and Eve built an altar and worshipped God. God helped them get clothing and fur. Even though he kicked us out, he kicked them out, he still loves us. God promised Noah that he will always care for man. He won't drown them again. Look, it's a rainbow. Everybody loves a rainbow. God's creation. God loves us and won't flood the earth again. Abraham and Lot. If you want the west, I will take the east. I think that's nephew and uncle. You take this side, I'll take the other side. Abraham is spreading out. Joseph and his brothers. How happy were Joseph and his brothers? Hey, here's Joseph. He doesn't hate us. He became Egyptian. And he'll help us with the famine. And he forgave us, even though we threw him in a pit and sold him. Crossing the Red Sea. All the Israelites were safely across the Red Sea. Oh, that's beautiful. God helped them to cross through the sea, and then the Egyptians went to chase them, and the water came back and went over them. Moses carried the 2 tablets of stone down the mountain. God gave him 10 rules. Honor the Sabbath day. Don't lie. Don't commit adultery. Don't use the Lord's name in vain. Don't steal. Don't covet your neighbor's stuff. Story of Ruth, the gleaner. Be kind to her and be sure to save some grain for her. I don't know if she was poor, if gleaners. I work in a thrift store, so I figure it's kind of like a gleaner. It cleans up after people. Gleaner. And she married Boaz. And she was devoted to her mother-in-law. Her first husband died, and Naomi and Ruth lived together, and then she was devoted to her mother-in-law, and then she married Boaz and had a baby who was a descendant. Jesus was a descendant of Obed. The boy Samuel. I have brought Samuel to help you. I need to draw this out. Beautiful, beautiful paintings. David and Jonathan, best friends. Jonathan signals David by shooting an arrow. I need to draw this out. Jonathan's dad, King Saul was very jealous of David. And Jonathan was his dad, so it's an awkward friendship. I think David was hiding from Saul and the king, and Jonathan shot an arrow to say, it's okay, come over here. They're best friends, but then Jonathan died. I knew your father. He was my friend. Oh, I gotta draw this out. David said, is there anybody from Saul's family that I can help? And they said, Mephibosheth has a lame foot. And David said, bring him here. I will help him. Mephibosheth. A room for Elijah. Let's do a couple more. Elijah found that a room had been prepared just for him. So this lady is helping the prophet Elijah. And I think her son ends up dying, and Elisha helps save her son. Okay, last one. When Joash was 7 years old, he was made king. Was he a good king or a bad king? draw this out, so I will learn it. I think he was good. And a little girl helps Naaman. The king had leprosy. The little girl told Naaman's wife that God's prophet could help him. God can heal you. And we'll do Daniel in the lion's den tomorrow. Daniel was bald. No, just kidding. Have a good, blessed day.